don't like. Tea is good for your knees, but with the pressure where no, not tea. That like, but when you get into like matches, like it doesn't prefer you for matches like Ring does, where you're put in situations.
You still there? Oh, good.
Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, bro.
I got
Bro,
this.
people already seen it. Like, there's some celebrities that already seen that shit.
I got this.
Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Broly.
Ba, 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 da, ba. There we go.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a man so exceptional that the divine hosts of heaven and hell were forced to take note. A man dangerous enough to bring Satan to his knees, but selfless enough to make God himself raise an eyebrow. How did this come to pass? Well, it all began at a very special birthday party for a very special young lady.
Surprise! What is all this?
It's your birthday, Kinsey.
So?
You've never been to a birthday party?
No.
Well, like not even growing up?
I went to the School of the Americas since kindergarten. We didn't really do birthday parties.
But you celebrated Christmas?
I don't have to explain myself to you.
Oh, Kinsey, this is going to be so much fun. Zinjai made a cake. Jane Austen is here. We'll play some games.
What sort of games?
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a man so exceptional that the divine hosts of heaven and hell were forced to take note. A man dangerous enough to bring Satan to his knees, but selfless enough to make God himself raise an eyebrow. How did this come to pass? Well, it all began at a very special birthday party for a very special young lady.
Surprise!
What is all this?
It's your birthday, Kinsey.
So?
You've never been to a birthday party?
No.
Oh, like not even growing up?
I went to the School of the Americas since kindergarten. We didn't really do birthday parties.
But you celebrated Christmas?
I don't have to explain myself to you.
Oh, Kinsey, this is going to be so much fun. Zinjai made a cake. Jane Austen is here. We'll play some games.
Wait, where you guys send it at? What?
So you celebrate birthdays by trafficking with spirits?
It's spooky and fun.
It's a bunch of letters.
It's tradition. Every slumber party has to involve a spirit board.
Slumber party?
How's it work?
We ask it a question, and the spirit of the board will reveal the answer.
How?
Yeah, someone pushes the pointy thing to wherever they want.
Wait. Can we go back to you and your slumber parties?
No time. All right. Everyone put their hands on the cursor.
Cursor. I feel the magic already.
All right. Will the president / god emperor for life ever choose a partner to reign alongside them?
No.
Ooh, someone's getting married.
Shut up, Matt.
Who will tame the president's wild heart?
What are you guys trying to spell?
I'm not moving it.
That's the spirit, Kinsey.
I'm serious.
I'm not moving it either.
Neither am I.
Jezebel? Who the fuck is...
Is that not normal?
Where'd you get the board?
I was going through Zignac's artifact collection and found it there.
Who did it belong to?
Alistair Crowley? Christ.
Guys? I think it's laughing at us.
Fuck this. I think you're a smart enough piece of wood to see where this is going. Now, you ready to cooperate? That's more like it.
You think we can trust it?
It's not like we got a lot of options.
So what's the plan? We mount up and go in after the boss?
No, I do. No sense in what's left of humanity walking right into a death trap. Someone's gotta live to tell the story.
That's a stupid plan, Johnny.
I'm leaving you in charge.
Hell of a plan, Johnny.
Are you serious?
I'm coming too.
Are you kidding me?
How do you plan to come back?
Yeah, I try not to sweat the details.
You need someone with you that does.
No.
It's my birthday.
Fine. Alright then. You know where my friend is?
True to its word, the spirit board opened up another portal and sent Johnny and Kinsey screaming into hell.
Dane Vogel. Ultor's behind this, I know it.
Ultor and the Saints haven't been enemies in years. You really think he's responsible?
You don't know him like I do. The boss put him through a window for a reason.
The reason was the boss was kind of fucking crazy back then.
That's a fair point.
You know how much easier this would be if we just found a car?
You know how much easier this would be if you just gave me a second? Sorry, buddy. Alright, now how are we gonna find the Eltor building?
Biggest building down here, giant Ultor sign on it. I don't think this is a problem.
I'll buy that.
I was raised.
Go!
stream this game, Nick, or no?
Oh!
Can you try it now? I don't know why that you got and got 28. Here's my hard drive.
You lava! Fuck you!
Yeah, my running an i7 like getting like 80 frames.
I will taste your suffering! I'll feast on your
Come at me, motherfucker! Go!
Wait, is this still a bug where you fucking buy it and then you tap?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're using the same engine from the GTA 4. That's an own proprietary engine. It's better than the fucking Bethesda one. Way better.
Yeah, but you...
Literally in the Bethesda engine, right? When you update a file, right? Let's say you update one file in a group of files, right?
This, I know it.
Ultor and the
For
Saints
the
haven't
people
been
who will
enemies
get
in
the
years.
update, they have to
You really
download the
think
whole
he's
file
responsible?
list.
You don't know him like I do. The boss put him through a window for a reason.
The reason was the boss was kind of fucking
So
crazy.
that's why you saw a
That's a fair
47
point.
gigabyte.
You know how much easier this would be if we just found a car?
You know how much easier this would be if you just gave me a second? Just what I needed. Alright.
That's why you
How are we gonna find the
saw
outdoor
40.
building?
Biggest building down here.
That's why you saw a
giant.
47 gigabyte. Okay, that's why you saw a 47
Ultor
gigabyte,
sign on it. I don't think.
which
we
is
should
really
call
bad in this
How
day and
about
age. You know that, right? Like, can you imagine if Red Dead released a fucking 47 gigabyte update? What would happen?
Come at me, motherfucker!
Look at us.
But you wouldn't see that most
Kinsey,
developers
Johnny,
release
Gat
that big of an
driving together
update
on a
at once,
birthday
you know what I mean?
adventure.
Are you always this excited?
Generally, I'm a misanthrope.
I get it.
Like most updates, you expect to have they're about 10 well, at least 1 gigabyte, 2 gigabytes on day one, right? Not fucking 47. And a lot of people have been complaining for a fucking long time that their engine's slow, they're still having a fucking they still haven't done shit with it about it.
This is hell.
Not gonna lie.
Not as bad as I thought.
It kind of reminds me of Steelport.
The light beam is like big skulls out here, they're stuck on the wall.
So, what's the plan?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna shoot him in the face unless he gives us the boss back.
What if Dane doesn't have the boss?
I'll probably still shoot him in the face. You wanna play too?
Welcome to hell.
Shouldn't you have a receptionist?
Such is the plight of eternal damnation. But I have a feeling you didn't come here to catch up. Let's talk in my office.
Not even death could stop the enterprising Vogel, who wasted no time in setting up an Ultor branch in the bowels of hell. Dane was eager to fill Johnny in on the ever-shifting politics of land rights in the underworld. But real estate mattered little to Johnny, who only cared where his friend was.
Where'd you put the president?
I've been trying to explain that. I didn't take them.
Bullshit. You expect me to believe you just happened to be the first thing we see in hell?
Maybe it's just me, but your thank you sounds more like an accusation.
That's probably because he plans to kill you.
Okay. I get the trust issues. Can I show you something?
The pieces all came together. The president had caused more chaos and destruction than any other in human history. It was only natural that Satan would want them to marry his daughter. They needed a plan, and Johnny had one.
I'm gonna shoot the devil in the face.
I think you might be skipping some details.
No, I said in the face.
I like the commitment, but you gotta find a way to get close enough to him in the first place.
When's the wedding? I'll just show up.
And then you'll shoot him in the face. Sorry, but it's a little more complicated than that. These things are tied to the soul. You won't be able to enter without one.
So how do we get one?
You get his attention. I know some places that are of particular value to the father of the bride. You hit those, you'll get your shot.
Wait, why would Satan give out an invitation for destroying his stuff?
Oh, he won't, but it should piss him off enough to get him to attack Johnny personally. Either the devil kills Gat and Ultor gets the construction contracts to rebuild what was destroyed, or Johnny kills Satan and I'll have to pay less taxes. It's pretty win-win.
That's why you're helping us? To make more money in hell?
Hell's what you make of it, sweetie.
Works for me. What you got?
Yeah, not even.
All right.
Satan had entrusted the day-to-day running of hell to 5 archdukes, and Dane knew how to find them all. But beyond that, not everyone in hell was content to go along with Satan's status quo. There were others who shared Dane's ambition for power, and the Ultor mogul knew that the key to unseating Satan lay in gaining their aid. But before Johnny set out to wage war against the Prince of Darkness, Dane had one final gift, an artifact that he had spent fortunes on. Lucifer's cracked halo. This holy relic granted Johnny the majestic wings of the Morning Star. However, he still needed help in learning how to use them.
All right, you got me out in the sticks. Now what?
Would it kill you to show a little excitement? You're about to experience angelic flight, for Christ's sake.
Dane.
Someone needs a nap. Just collect some soul clusters and power up the halo. You'll be flying around in no time. Great. Now you should have just enough clusters to power up your halo.
Oh, breezy. Yeah, breezy has like.
All right, let's start slow. Try to jump over to that next island. Also, the longer you charge your wings before jumping, the further you'll go. Hey, you didn't fuck it up. Good job. Now get up that cliff. Don't worry, if something looks too high, just keep... Now it's time to fly. You heard of crawling before walking? Well, in this case, you need to jump before you can fly. Launch yourself in the air with a jump, and then hold your wings out to glide to that next island. I put out some orbs to show you the path. You'll have to dive to reach the next island. Do that by pointing your head down. Don't worry, the rest of your body will follow. I put a shiny flap orb out in front of you. Collect the orb, and your wings will flap to gain speed. All right, now try flapping those wings on your own. Do a flap on your way to the next island. Woo!
Exactly, bro.
The exact opposite of diving is climbing. Climbing will slow you down and eventually cause you to stall. And trust me, stalling sucks. You can flap while gliding to gain additional speed. So the faster you're going, the higher you can fly. Now try to reach the island up there.
No, like, let's say they have a rotate where they have the wall punch, like, the shotgun down on yes, on the cliff. Like, bro, if you're coming out of the fire, you better pre-fire, like, the wall close to the screen. Because Retro is playing.
Gotta pick it up.
You better pre-fire the wall. Legit, on the punch roll. Like, legit.
All right, time to take the training wheels off for the final lesson. Flying takes stamina. If you run out in midair, you are going to drop like a rock. A stupid, stamina-less rock. Last island is right under those lava falls. Notice how your stamina drains the longer you glide.
God, this feels good.
Let's get you back to the old tour building. I want to run through all the stuff you can do to hit Satan.
Sure thing. See you soon.
Here's the deal. If you want some FaceTime with Satan, you need to get his attention. Now, Satan hates being challenged, so anything you do to undermine his control is good. Fraud, mayhem, shooting demons in the face, anything. You can keep track of Satan's wrath with this handy meter. Get it high enough and you'll be having drinks with Big Red in no time. I've compiled a list of shit to do, so take a look and do whatever sounds fun. Oh, one more thing. We have some potential allies down here. Trust me, I want to impress them.
And not once. Not once. You got a bad bitch and you got bad money, what?
This is good for the soul.
Yo, here, I'm gonna see. Wait, never mind. One was fun. You got your diamond team? Alright, I'm gonna be watching. What do you mean, bro? We gotta go to screw with DC.
Alright, bro.
Then why don't you tell me, Bio?
Yeah.
No, I had it since Monday. Alright, so we're not screwing Saturday or Sunday. Next. Alright. Exactly. But Mace, this is not your fault, bro. This is not your fault, Mace. It is not Nate's fault. No, 100% it is not Nate's fault. Next time, check your schedule and don't just go wild. Wild never fucking comes in. Wait till fucking last minute. Just message me. Don't worry about it. Like what? Where's your schedule?
Note to self. Find a way to control lightning.
Where's the guard? We're calling in. I'm calling in piano.
Right now I'm trying to find 5. Literally 5, but no. Try to do once in a row.
Hold up. Running bathroom. I basic this here. Hold up. Freezer clear. Cocktail. Right on the mark. Other one is unknown. Other one is probably red. No, you want me? Oh my lord. Well, shit. You said he was out saying something like, hold on, don't get your bond plan. You just come up to my face.
I'm gonna wait for
I was making one. I said he was on the red. I don't have a shotgun. No, I'm joking.
Oh, that's gonna be easy.
Oh. Like that.
Without touching the ground.
No, I missed my shot on Ash. What the fuck? No, Rock!
I hope there's not something ridiculous like 100 of these to find.
Oh, I messed up.
Like, it,
Gotta pick it up.
no, I didn't see it.
Gotta touch down.
Oh, you're doing your snake phone.
Because they're all running.
Oh, bottom right, bottom right, bottom right, bottom right. Browse all tab.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, the Ash is on white, which gives change. No, yeah, she lives on red, she wants white, she takes up rainbow, rainbow wants to get dog, she puts in piano, and oh, God. Put up, I'll put it over here.
Let's see what these things can do. Well, looky here.
Oh my God, there's a Legion mine there, bro. Oh God. Got it.
Damn it.
Oh, that guy's level. 47. 47,
Gotta pick it up. Gotta find more of these things. right. Let's see what these things can do. This is what I'm talking about. Got a touchdown.
Coming up red.
Fucking collectibles.
Oh, got it. Okay. Oh, got it.
Everyone's chasing the Stygian dream down here. A way to make hell just a little more tolerable. And when you're surrounded with that amount of desperation, believe me, it's easy to find people who lay it all on the line for next to nothing. Some folks think I had all this handed to me and I take advantage of people, but here's the God's honest truth. In life and in death, I worked for everything that I had. Opportunities mean fuck all if you do nothing with them. Most of these poor bastards down here whine about their lot in life, but are unwilling to do anything about it. That's not me.
Looking forward to stretching my wings.
Rpgramy.
There's lots of ways to get Satan's attention, but we should never forget the cloud. Rampant fucking murder. Pride is a sin the devil's army has in spades, so if you want to pick a fight, you can bet your ass they're coming in droves.
I gotta leave my light. Yeah, white hallway, Rico, white hallway. White hallway, Rico.
This is bad for my OCD.
And we'll talk to me if you, play with. Kill. Last one is this.
Off!
Yeah, I was trying to do Grand Theft Auto. No.
You've just entered one of 4 soul extraction facilities. This is where souls enter hell to have their sins removed and then thrown to the streets to wander for eternity. Now make no mistake, this isn't Satan being magnanimous. Sins are the currency in hell. That means these places are the cornerstone of his income. There's 3 sections of the facility, and to fully take it over, you need to capture all 3. But be careful. Satan's goons are going to be looking to reclaim any section you're not guarding. We pull this off, you'll hurt Satan and Ultor makes money. It's win-win.
Look, bro, rewiring the window. Oh my lord. Was it Legion or was it Allied?
Burn the hornless one.
We should get out more often.
Nothing here, mortal. This is worthy prey. Submit to the Demon Lord. You dare challenge your masters?
I got to leave the kill. Never mind. Give me some of my head.
Secured.
Die! Face me!
Yo, Legion bottom red. Legion bottom red. I drop.
Suffer! Pain is exquisite!
I will take that! We will devour you!
Immortal!
Your torment is near! Your corpse will be my plaything! We'll not stop hunting you!
The mortal is here! How dare you!
You shall be devoured here! Corpse will be my plaything!
Stay down.
Run, mortal!
All right, on to the next one.
You face the
Come on, I just cleared that.
standing in the horns of darkness. Burn the hornless one. Who can save you now, child of Adam?
Your torment begins here! No one touches me!
Secure.
Make you suffer! You'll beg for me to...
What if he just uses surgery?
I'll take your flesh for a trophy! Leave
Man, I'm really good at killing people. Got it locked.
I will present Satan.
I'm losing it.
You're nothing but my greed.
taste your suffering! I'll take your flesh for a trophy!
Stay down.
From this seed of Adam is weak. Come to me now. Legionnaire, but how? My children are endless in number.
There's no escape from this realm.
Oh, this is not how they look.
Get away from there.
He's on white. Oh my lord. I think careful, I think this guy is going to. Yeah, he falls. That's right, that's right. No. No, no.
Right on.
No, the thing is, the reason why I say on my part, he's coming down white, he looked at the wall on ADS.
Just what I needed.
We're standing in a parking garage. I don't like it either, but Centerpool isn't giving us many options.
I can't believe they tried to force us out.
I can't believe you forgot the mimosas.
I think we have bigger problems.
I don't think you realize how much I love mimosas.
Viola, thank God you're okay.
How do you know Viola?
We're like sisters.
I am her sister.
No need to get territorial. We can all share.
I'm not sharing my sister with you.
Someone's got puritanical hang-ups.
What did you say? Let it go!
I'm right here.
Where's your other beer at?
See you now, child of...
I think he is Scarlet.
Always for Kiki.
Bring me their head.
You know, it's really important to me that you two get along. Can we talk about this later?
Classic Kiki. Always deflecting.
Classic Kiki? I've never met you.
I know everything about you.
She grows on you. I promise. Great.
No, no. He's dropping kills. I'm not.
This is addicting.
Wait for this nightmare, human. We'll never escape the inferno.
I can tell you're natural.
You really didn't have a chance.
Your death is inevitable. You face the authority master. We are endless. Face a true paladin of hell.
We should get you back to the altar building.
Hooray.
After being reunited in hell, Kiki and Viola wasted no time in doing what they do best: facilitate the running of businesses. However, the De Winter sisters' success did not sit well with other would-be power players in hell. The sisters' operations all came under attack at once, forcing them on the run. Soon, the twins found themselves on the receiving end of an offer they couldn't refuse. After all, it was better to own 1/5 of something than to be dead.
You're fucking garbage.
You helped us, now let us help you. Here's a little something made popular by another group of sisters, the Gorgons. Alright, Dane's letting us use his Ultor training room to test out your Stone Blast power. So go ahead and blast these demons to turn them to stone. After they're petrified, you can use your pistol to shatter them.
Watch my freezer! Oh my lord!
Hope Johnny can keep up.
Nice! Stone Blast is especially useful on flying demons like this one. Alright, now let's see you drop a few more. A blast will also take down the shield of a Dark Insider, leaving it vulnerable to gunfire. Take this Dark Insider out. I think you've got the gist of it. Alright, let's go.
Let's see what these things can do.
We called in some favors and found the president. They've been trapped inside some sort of soul crystal inside Satan's palace. The only way you're gonna save them is by drawing Satan out, so keep doing what you're doing.
Fuck.
Well, what you need to know about Road Pro is that play fast and act like they take you by direction. Like exactly. If they had heavy, yeah. And, oh, yeah, exactly. That actually was like perfect. But yeah, exactly. That's what they do. That's how they do. They want to do the fix. They want to do the fix early and fucking play off of that, and then play actual luck. What you guys want to do? Once you guys get that site, you guys do a slow working for you, whatever it is. Gotta fuck together. I heard an exhibition that Army versus Navy. Where do you live? Oh, man, we're all professionals. We can't do that anymore, man.
Uh-oh.
Back.
Abandoned ship! We've been boarded!
Yes.
Get these damn things off my ship! I am the scourge of the seven seas!
Shut up, man! That's fucked up, bro. I really felt bad for him. But that shit happens in Detroit every fucking day.
Should have said teacup.
Yeah,
Get
bro.
off of me!
Yo, who's that? She's pretty much garage.
I got a bit of treasure in that chest over there. The weapon you find inside may help with our little imp.
Oh my god, it's in garage! What is this?
That is a freakishly large hammer. Stay down! What the?
You're 438 bucks.
I summoned these imps to serve as my crew. I forgot what a handful they could be. Once aboard, they wouldn't listen to their captain. They ran amok in the bowels of the ship.
I'm watching your can.
What the? Release! Get off of me! Release!
Alright, got my boy.
Good God, they're swarming me!
I'm the hang of this murder thing. Teacup! Teacup! Get off! Teacup! Teacup! I hate kids! Get off of me!
Yeah, library 6, library 6,
I
library 6.
hate kids!
Went down to gaming room. West Main, man.
Nice boat.
This isn't a boat. It's the Queen Anne's revenge.
Isn't that just a fancy name for a boat?
Names are important, my dear. You can't build a legacy without a name.
Yeah.
Zinyak's destruction of Earth had a profound impact on the afterlife. To heaven, it was a logistical nightmare. St. Peter's meticulous nature drove purgatory wait times to unbearable levels. Meanwhile, in hell, where souls in pain were used as currency, it created a new era of prosperity for the wickedly enterprising. This economic boon resulted in the coffers of hell to be overflowing, which in turn piqued the interest of the most notorious man that sailed the seven seas. Long had Blackbeard been a thorn in Satan's side, robbing tax collectors on a semi-regular basis. But the promise of an immeasurable fortune drove him to be even bolder. An arrangement was reached. Blackbeard would provide information on strategic targets in exchange for a share of the profit. Johnny, who was interested in murder, not money, happily agreed.
I I grant ye the ability to summon my crew whenever they're needed. All right, matey. It's time for your lesson. Let's summon me favorite scurvy-riddled hellion, the Imp. Why don't you start off by summoning an Imp to take out those enemies? There you go, matey. Now take down the other demon.
Oh wait, you're playing it on console, Rainbow?
Those little ankle biters are vicious.
Wait, Rainbow,
now let's practice your aim. Take down the demons on the islands. Few things are as rewarding as pressing someone into service, am I right? Now get going. There's a whole wide world waiting to be plundered.
Alright, Ash is droning by what's that least point at? Pink body. Hang on the top hand. He's on Mace here, he's on Mace here.
Shouldn't be too hard to get this out of here.
Yeah, well, one is by one is in dining by 8. Yeah. Fall.
Who can save you now, child? You face the unholy massacre.
No. The other. What's my what's fucking guys? He got down to the. Only get crazy.
Uh-oh. Fuck.
Oh my god, man. Big window. Big pink door and it's gonna split.
Lights up. William Shakespeare, humanity's greatest playwright, and hell's most diabolical purveyor of entertainment, looks on as a brave mortal on an Orphean quest enters. The bard's interest is piqued, and he looks to test his visitor's mettle. The masked tragedies were used to enemies cowering as they approached. But soon they realized that they faced a foe with courage and nobility, traits uncommon in the fires of perdition. The inciting incident resolved. The time had come for rising action.
Surround the muscle.
The battle raged on below, and as bullets and blood flew, the bard arched a curious eyebrow. Could this mortal be the exact thing that Shakespeare needed?
You belong to... This battle is far from over, mortal. Arise.
And now, Act 3!
Burn the hornless one. Tis a vile thing to die, but you die. A thousand shocks and pains you will be. To make it hurt that much.
The conflict resolved. Shakespeare eagerly awaited meeting the champion that dispatched so many of his men. Undoubtedly, they were here for the bard's aid. And while happy endings were not a thing found in hell, Shakespeare always had a soft spot for comedies.
Oh my god,
In
man.
the land of the living, William Shakespeare is regarded as one of the most prolific
Bro,
playwrights of
yeah,
all
I
time.
played it.
However, to the denizens of hell, the bard is seen in a far different light. After selling his soul for fame and adoration, Shakespeare served in hell as Satan's spy master general. In doing his duty, Shakespeare would punish the souls he was investigating by forcing them to perform in grotesque passion plays for Satan's amusement. But in a Twelfth Night-esque twist, Shakespeare found himself living a double life. While he projected an image of cruelty, his heart was as soft as Jezebel's. In secret, he would tutor her on the classics and act out the works of his mortal days. When Satan found out, he cast Shakespeare out of the palace, believing that the poet would be tormented by the populace of hell, far out of Jezebel's sight. But Satan had not counted on the bard's cunning. Embracing his persona of master torturer, Shakespeare and his followers, the tragedies, took root in the entertainment district, biding their time for revenge.
And so Shakespeare called forth the Deus Ex Machina to bestow our protagonist with the arcane power of Force Stomp. Lights up. The mortal stands in the training grounds, eager to try out his new Force Stomp power on the group of demons in front of them.
Prayers won't be answered here.
Act 1, Scene 2, in which our protagonist kills. Act 2, in which our protagonist is greeted by foul imps. Act 3, in which our protagonist learns that Force Stomp even works on flying enemies, enabling them to remove a dark inciter's ship. The day is won, and the curtain closes on our noble hero.
I got Michael for micro Micro, I'm sorry, bro. Don't come in my neck like that, alright? Oh, bro, I just finished drinking it. Oh, my lord. Yo, they have the wall unreinforced. Yo, they have the wall unreinforced, Ash. Fucking wine closet. Oh, you pushed her up. Oh, yeah. Oh, Micro's inside. What the fuck?
Motherfucker! Yeah. Jesus Christ, this is why I hate the outdoors. Motherfucker! Jesus Christ, this is why I hate the outdoors. Yeah.
Jesus. Oh my god. Yeah, all of them were your teammates. This dude Micro's taking this shit. I got my kills too.
Let's see what these things can do. On to the next one. becoming a habit. Oh boy.
Yo, Doc, my feet goes up.
The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep.
Your suffering begins!
You know, I gotta say, the song is pretty catchy.
Does the banality of this children's song not drive you mad?
This isn't pop music?
You are a strange woman.
I dreamed of this for so long.
Man, I'm really good at killing people.
Well done.
Oh, that's my kill.
Mortal is here!
Now I've waited for this moment. I've dreamed of this for so long. Leave no one alive. How I've waited.
This begins! To battle! There's no place to hide! Who can save you now, child of Adam?
Stay down.
This moment. Come, let us return to my castle, so we may plot our next steps in proper surrounds.
Johnny led Vlad back to his castle, which since his incarceration became a haven for frat parties and squatters. But the systematic impaling of trespassers would have to wait. Vlad was a man of his word, and was eager to provide intel that could aid in hobbling Satan's armies.
I bestow upon you the Stygian cold fire. I've brought you to this inferno to teach you about the power I have granted you. Cold fire is an aura, which means you must activate the power and get close to an enemy before they will feel the cold embrace of the Stygian flames. Try it against these demons.
Man, I'm really good at killing people.
Well done, my friend. Now here comes a dark inciter. Use your aura, then get close to him to take down his shields. From there, you can finish him off with your... You've done it. Doesn't it feel good to watch an enemy burn?
Congratulations on making so many new friends. You're really growing as a person.
It's exhausting.
You should take a break. You deserve it.
I don't take breaks.
Could you make an exception for an armchair with guns?
Yes. Yes, I could.
Did they really just...
Gotta find more. This is bad.
No, Ribble's the better monkey.
Okay, what would Johnny do? Hope Johnny can keep up. Hate to see what the student loans look like down here.
A Damned Souls Orientation Guide, Chapter 2. Promotion. You can never dash dreams without hope to build them in the first place, which is why I offer you a way out of the simple life of a husk. When a soul is deemed worthy, he is given a demon body, a gun, and an incredible sense of pride. Naturally, after years of torment from the demonic horde, they are all eager to be on the other end of punishment. They become
It's like standing on the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Only it's a building, not a tower. And we're in a slum in hell instead of Italy. But otherwise, it's pretty close. On to the next one.
A Damned Souls Orientation Guide, Chapter 5. On Hoarding Sins. Some of the more frugal of the damned take all their worldly possessions with them when they travel, fearful of leaving things behind where they can be taken. Naturally, I've made it incredibly easy for you to spot those individuals, so you may mug them and capture the sins for yourself.
Uh-oh.
They're yinging each other. They're yinging each other. Look at the cam. Look at the cam. Look at the cam.
You really didn't have a chance.
Yo, heal me up, heal me up. I'm going out there. I'm going out there. Heal me the fuck up. I'm going to get the BB. This is creepy. He's behind that stone. Behind the stone. Behind the stone. Son of a bitch. Behind that stone right here. Right here. Right there. Right there. Right there.
Come on!
He's stacked. He's stacked. He's stacked. Still there. Still there. Still there. He's kind of like a little bitch. Right there, right there, there he goes! For real? Rainbow, that's what you said the other. Rainbow, that's what you said the other day when I played with you and grabbed
When I arrived to Hell, my reputation preceded me, and Satan was quick to court my aid. He promised me a new body, a fiefdom, and a castle in exchange for loyalty. I happily agreed. I trained his army, maintained the peace, and ferreted out Satan's enemies. But all of my loyalty meant nothing when I committed the unforgivable sin of failure.
How are you level 23 and beating like... What's on your feet? This one's deep. Underage or Michael of age? What the fuck is this dumbass bull? I can't play against this guy, man!
So this is what it's like to not sit cross-legged. Let's see what these things can do. Got it.
Oh, you heard him in meeting. He's on his echo. He's on his echo test. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah!
Try it, man.
Pierce is really into mani-pedi.
Nick. Bro, I'm proud of these, man. You turn it the fuck up. No, I want you guys to do that ball. Oh. I can call you.
Alright, buddy, let's take this opportunity to stretch those wings. I've set up a rudimentary flight path through the city. All you need to do is hit the checkpoints in the order they appear. Now, because I'm a swell guy, I put some orbs out there to
No
help.
way he is that.
The white ones will recharge your wings. The green ones will give you more stamina. Let's go.
Oh no, I'm talking about this guy in the north. I'm talking about this guy.
Okay, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the drone is on the light bulb.
That was a good time. Made it.
God,
The only way to travel. Just keep it up, Kinsey.
Open up the wall. He's mapping the wall. Mapping the wall.
Woo! Just keep it up, Kinsey. Made it.
Yo, order.
Arrived.
There you go. Probably have to, you know.
This isn't so tough. That was a good time. Just keep it up, Kinsey. The only way to travel. Let's go! Doing just fine. Arrived. That was a good time. Made it. Yeah! This isn't so tough. That was a good time. Made it. Doing just fine. Made it. Woo!
Oh, what the fuck? That's
Doing just fine.
100%.
Made it. Woo! Arrived. Come on! Doing just fine.
Yo, yellow door, yellow door.
This isn't so tough. That was a good time.
Airport.
Made it.
Okay, and here.
Keep it up, Kinsey.
I shot him first. Look, I got a distance. Nice try. I got a hit you. There's a camera out here.
Oh.
Not the movie. Ringo, I'm walking up the wall. Get the fuck out of here. Get ready for a run out. Alright, there's a frostman right on my. Got it. Don't be a smart aleck. Got my ignore your bot. Yo, who made the impact above? Was that Sophia? No, Bobby's up there. Bobby's up there. Yeah, no, Bobby's up there watching the whole.
Yeah!
Doc dead.
Alright, you found one of the marshalling grounds. Satan uses these things to arm and send off armies to crush his enemies. If you convert all the control stones, we should be able to use them to get around hell even faster. Predictably, there's a terrifying archdemon protecting the marshalling ground, so it's gonna be a fight. Don't worry, though. Or maybe you should worry. It's a scary fucking demon, but whatever. You'll figure it out.
I got 2 of them.
This is bad.
Okay.
Hold up. The essence is small.
Whoa, 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 whoa! And just because you got killed. Whoa, 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 no bandit, no kite, what are we doing in garage? Oh.
I want to kill with melee attack.
No, I'm getting the main back
With 5 vehicles and all of that.
Stand and fight!
Oh! No, I just got whooping!
Hope Johnny can keep up.
Get my outcome.
I'm saying, BB plus Nav. Alright, yo, Doc, you're right. I'm gonna say what he's messing. Doc, I'm gonna tell you north is your hard right, west, and south. North. Now he's west, south. He's on the south one. On the south one. He's on his drone. He's right in the middle between south and west. He's peeking west. He's on the north one. Between north and west. Tower, you go right by the blue box. Right under your back.
I've been meaning to worthless.
Tower, throw right in your back. And he's nabbing again. He nabbed the hole. Let him drive. Northwest. North. On the drone. Running side, he has a map hole on the south garage wall. Right on the mark. He's in. Map is in, map is in. What? Bro, I was like, bro, someone say, whoa, you're right, I'm on. Only got 23. But yeah, G.
I'm so sick of these guys.
Can't run forever.
Yeah, bio doesn't even talk, but I mean, no.
We found worthy.
I didn't say bio's coming, I said Al's are good. Like, are Melody's dead? I mean, when Schwangy asked what?
Oh, the cool.
Wait, what? Never asked what it got. And also for everyone. This goes for everyone. Whenever you're dead.
How can this be? We found
Yeah, I know.
I'll take your flesh for a trophy!
Stand and fight.
else want to play? Hell should really be more colorblind friendly.
How can you stand against the hordes of darkness?
Nothing here, mortal.
You should never mess with the Saints. Somehow I doubt that people down here respect safe words.
Great job tearing up hell.
Thanks.
I need you to stop.
What?
Do you really think Satan could still be thinking about Jezebel's wedding after all the damage you've done? I'm telling you, the devil is about to react in a big way, and when he does, we need to be ready.
Satan didn't have much time to react to the war Gat was waging, because at home, Jezebel was waging a war of her own.
I don't love them!
You think I care?
If you started acting like a father, you would.
I'm looking after your best interest.
You don't care about my happiness! This is about you! If you just stop telling—
You will marry that saint, and I won't hear another word!
I won't do it!
You think because you're my daughter, you think that you're above it all. But schemes are currently in motion. Your choice, be a wife or be a thrall. They say the devil's in the details, and I have some more for you. Celestial light doesn't shine a ray here. Happy endings are through. You belong to me. I'm giving you away. Your blood will not save you. My hand will be cruel if you disobey. You belong to me.
Never. I'm sick of perdition, so tired of tradition, but now my time has come to go break away, to live for today, to stand out beneath the sun. I know there has to be some way for me to be free, just living a life that's far from the strife and torturous pain, someplace that's far from here and not awash with fear. Oh God, I can't wait to cast off this hate. I want to find love. There's a big wide world for me to explore, so many things that I don't know. Like, would I like ice cream? How do I feel about cats? And is Nightblade my new favorite show? But until that time, I'm stuck in this hell, a relentless tempest of rage, surrounded by guards, betrothed by my father, trapped inside this gilded cage.
It's not working, Kinsey.
You don't know that, Johnny.
I'm tearing this place apart, but Satan doesn't even seem to...
We didn't come this far to fail.
You think I'm giving up?
We have one less place to go.
What if it doesn't work?
The bus is counting on us.
You think I don't know? How do I burn down a city that's baptized in fire? How do I kill off an army that's dead? Time's slipping away now, and the best plan we've got is just put one inside Satan's head. If roles were reversed, God, I know they'd save me, but all my solutions involve murder sprees.
You have to stay the course and kill without remorse.
Yeah, that sounds fun, but what has that done? We're still where we stand.
The day isn't over yet. Our sun's not begun to set. No matter how small, the wings of a fly can create hurricanes.
Johnny Gat. Hope. I feel hope. For the first time I've ever in my life. Gat is the name that cuts through my father like a knife. The seed of rebellion, it grows like a weed, and someone so violent is just what I need. There's no turning back now, the die has been cast. This sinner has found her saint, I'll be free at last. The people, the music, it waits up above. I know I'll be happy when I find love. I know I'll be happy when I find love.
Why the hell are they singing a musical?
Yep, just standing around, not doing anything, watching hell be all evil. Can't...
Looks like Satan's noticed that the current disruptions have been caused by everyone's favorite winged terrorist, and he's looking to do something about it. He's placed fire emplacements all around the city. Now, these things look like slimy tentacles, but make no mistake, they can shoot you out of the sky. The only way we can stop these things is to literally rip out their hearts. And by we, I mean you. I'll be at the office drinking scotch.
Okay.
Who can save you now, child of Adam? Your struggle. head. Hide. Stand and fight. Bring me the head.
Is that all you've got? This is for you, Viola.
Can't run forever. There's no place. You're nothing. We've found worthy prey. I can smell the taint of humanity that way. To me. We've found worthy prey. Who can see? Child of Adam. Dare challenge your
This is starting to feel sociopathic.
Hey, kids! Teacup! Teacup!
child of Adam.
Noble, 18, next noble. Hey, at 1:30 p.m.
Waste of time.
Who are you? What did I do to you?
Anyone else want to play? The halo's not working. I have wings. Why the hell am I standing around?
Bitch, who are you?
Escape from the underworld. Show them no. Brimstone.
The fuck did I do to...
Who calls the Legion? Adam.
Oh boy.
You will burn!
I should find them all in no time.
I got word from Blackbeard that every island has a treasure chest hidden on it. What's in the chest? I don't know. I'm not a fucking pirate. What I do know is that if you want to get that thing open, you have to find 3 corresponding glyphs. Look on the bright side. Nothing's trying to kill you.
I'm done for now. 37% already. I'm done for now.